So, guys, happy Thursday and welcome to our podcast. We're so delighted to have this guest here today.
Yes, welcome back to Find Your Flow with Work and Mom Life. Today we have Christina Shaw. Hi, Christina.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for bearing with my time constraints and worry about being late.
No, we're super excited to have you here. Me and Amanda are realtors. We're part of LIBOR. If anyone's listening that's part of LIBOR, then you have to know Christina Shaw.
How can you definitely a connection you want to know, because it's just what you do for your clients is amazing. And I know that for a fact. That's one of your clients. But I actually want to tell you that I actually follow a lot of people online, and I always try to glean like little nuggets of information from every little bit and try to, like they say, copying is like a form of
flattery, right?
Yeah. So I follow you all the time, and I want to say that I kind of stalk you a little bit.
I love it. Thank you. You're making me blush.
Before we started recording, we all agree that we're going to be comfortable now just stalking people.
I'm a stalker.
We admire, right?
Yes, and that's how I learn and grow too, by being inspired and saying, wait, if you're doing it, I could do it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's so much space for us to learn and grow from each other.
Yes.
So why not take advantage of that, right?
Yes, I saw Natalia too.
So do you want to tell our audience a little bit about yourself, Christina?
Sure. Well, first, just thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to be here. I am an insurance agent. If you promise not to tell anybody, for 26 years with Allstate Insurance. And I'm that person who wakes up in the morning excited to do the work I get to do. And it's because of people like you that I work with, serving the New York, specifically the island and the boroughs, for home, auto, flood insurance. And I have this amazing team behind me that allows me to be here.
Yeah.
And I just feel very fortunate to work in offices like this, where there's collaboration over competition. This just feels really, really good to me.
Yes. Yeah, and I think what I love about you as well is you're out there.
Yes.
Right? Yes, I'm a hustler.
Yeah, you're not just like waiting for business to come to you. You're working on your email campaigns, you're doing social media, you're out here on a podcast, you're hosting events, you're going into teaching as well.
Yes.
And she does networking a lot.
Yeah. A CE was on my bucket list for everybody who makes to-do lists and goals for the year, probably like all of us here.
Yes.
I've been wanting to teach continuing ed to realtors for 20 years, but to get appointed directly to the state is hard. So I went through a school. I'm now certified. I did my first class last week and it's fun. I know. So that's going to be a big model in 26 that I'll be in offices much more consistently teaching. Yes.
I think you're a great teacher because you're a great orator and you actually connect very well with the audience and people. So
I have to have fun. If I'm like, I don't want to wake up dreading what I do every single day. So even if I'm teaching, I'd much rather teach on AI like we were talking about. But if I am teaching on home insurance, we are going to have fun about it.
See, and I like that because when you're going, especially as CE, like nobody's excited about continuing education and sitting there either in a classroom in person or doing it virtually online. It's just not fun. But when you have somebody that comes in with your personality, it's going to make it fun, right? Like, joke about it. Everybody loves it.
Oh my gosh, I catered such a good meal 2 days ago from Ivan Brothers, but I was trying to be healthy. I was like, don't eat it, just look at it.
Just smell it.
Yes. Just take photos.
I heard visualization work.
Yeah.
You could just imagine yourself eating it. Feel satisfied.
Exactly.
I love to eat.
Okay, so maybe let's go back from maybe the beginning with like your business and balancing mom life. How did that go for you? You want to give a little insight on that?
How did you start getting into insurance?
I love like the balance question. And I remember before I had kids, I'm a student of therapy. I really believe that like when you take care of yourself, you can take care of everybody else. And people say all the time, Shaw, why do you go to therapy? You're the happiest person I know. And I was like, well, that's why I go to therapy, to stay grounded. Anyway, I
It's the
remember.
maintenance part.
Yes, and just
It's the
not
self-care.
projecting my issues. We all have issues onto others.
I like to use preventative care now too.
Yes.
Because if you're doing it, you're staying ahead of it. Not to
Yes.
say that things won't happen.
They're going to happen.
It's just going to set you up to handle them better.
And also, I think have the relationship with whoever that therapist is to say, okay, here's what's going on. Like, I need immediate help.
Yeah.
And I remember he said to me, Christina, there's so many pieces of a pizza pie. And all your slices go to work.
Yes.
And I'm like, isn't that amazing? And he was like, no. We're going to have to work on giving some slices to your personal life. And it took a really long time. And I think the catalyst, and you're always like a work in progress, but
yeah.
when I went through my house fire and divorce, there was that moment of, I get to rewrite my story right now.
Yeah.
And so I think I do have great balance as a mom, but I think we have to be honest that it ebbs and flows.
Yes.
There are days where I'm working and I don't feel like I'm the best mom.
Yes.
Yes.
And then there are days
The
where,
three of us.
right, like
Yes.
I'm the best mom and I'm like, I probably should have done a little more work
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm in balance, if
Yeah.
that makes any
Yes.
sense.
That makes a
Totally see
lot
that,
of
Yeah.
sense.
And I think as small business owners too, I'm not like working 9 to 5, right? So I'll be at back to school tonight
Yeah.
and then I'll do mom and then I get back on my email to serve my realtors.
Same.
Right? And I
Yes.
think that's how I feel like I'm being the best I could be.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And it goes with like the title of our podcast with the flow.
Yes.
Right. Just kind of going with the flow of it all and like the waves of it all. Like sometimes, yes, it's going to be more mom
Yes.
role and sometimes it's going to be more businesswoman role. And sometimes we kind of mix it together.
Yeah.
If my daughter goes to open house with me, I'm kind of doing both.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's
Like,
totally okay.
I actually think it's beautiful. I have 2 girls and I love that they see a single mom that's slaying it. But I think I should lose the single mom because I am in a blended family, but I still am a single mom.
Yeah.
But that's my issue. We'll work on that. But like for your children to see you be independent and strong.
Hustling.
Yes.
I think for me also, I take my kids to my open houses, showings, and my daughter will sign people in for me and she'll see me interact with the clients and she's like, oh, mommy, you just talk to people like real people, like you're not as a client. You joke around with them. You know.
Well, that's why you're successful because you're you.
I'm trying, yes. But going back to what Natalia said, same thing. It's mixing your business with your mom life and I have family life, right? Because my son was not feeling well the last couple of days. So there was one day we had to like hold him for hours on end and I had like 2 hours of sleep, but still had to get up, shower, and go to my open house.
Yes, I know. I had one of those nights the week before last. And I was like, okay, I didn't sleep, but it's time to go.
Yes, exactly.
And we all
just
have
keep it going.
Yes.
And I think also being real with people throughout the day. I'm like, I'm probably not my best self today, but I'm here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But again, but this weekend, so Natalia, we're at the same building, and she had her daughter with her. So it was great,
I love that.
So I love that. Yeah.
So how old are your daughters?
So my little one is 10 in 4th grade.
Aww.
And my older one is in 7th grade.
Wow.
And then my stepson is in 6th grade. And the other guy is a sophomore in college.
Oh, wow.
So we kid around. You have to have like an Excel file.
Yes.
And we live in 2 different homes, even though we're together all the time.
Right.
But because the kids are in different schools.
It just makes sense.
And it's so easy.
Yeah.
I remember somebody said, you're going to meet somebody and it's going to be easy. I'm like, what does that mean?
That's so
and
nice.
it's easy, but like you said, you go with the flow.
Yeah.
You just have to be like, okay, we're going to change the plans and we'll be here.
Yeah.
Or we'll be there and just accepting what will be.
Yes.
Let it be.
It doesn't matter where the place is, I feel. It's where you guys are.
Oh, absolutely.
Family.
And just also like giving yourself grace with that many kids. I think in the beginning I used
1 year.
Yes, like I used to be like, what do you mean we're not together all weekend? And it's like, even intact families are not together like that because there's a lot of kids who has what events.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Saying we're not together all the time because I'm taking my son to a swim event or my daughter here and there, and we're never together.
Yes. And that's good for me to hear too.
Together, it's like, okay, let's enjoy like an hour of family dinner.
Yes.
No phone, just an hour together.
Yes. I love that. Is it hard to do the no phone? We haven't mastered that yet.
It's not hard.
Oh.
It's my one thing pet peeve. We do not allow phones at the dinner table, and we just try to talk. Just how she did.
How beautiful.
Wow. Kristen's like, wow.
I can go home now. I learned something. And I love
We don't
that.
allow phones during mealtime.
I love that. I love that.
That's like your quality time.
It's quality time. It's a little also different for us because my youngest is special needs. So I'm either feeding him, helping him to eat.
Okay.
He hasn't really gotten there yet.
Okay.
And he has.
So you want to be present for him.
Yeah. So he's here with me, and the kids here, and my husband's here as well too.
Yeah.
So we're together.
I love
eating,
that.
Yes. So we're trying to talk as much as we can over the noise level of my youngest because he's nonverbal, so he grunts a lot.
Okay.
So, like some noises.
Yeah.
But we're together, and I'm asking the older kids, "How's your day? How's your school?" My husband, "How's your work?"
Yes. Hearing each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on for the next week? Next day, the weekend.
Yes.
Who's where? Who's here?
I find the part time. I love. People always say, "Shaw, how do you get all this information from all the kids?"
Get you.
Yeah.
And I drive everywhere. And mom friends are so great. They're like, "Hey, we could share the driving. And if I can, I'll do the driving because you listen.
Yes.
And you get to say, like, what's going on with this one?" And it's like they're unleashed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to be in the salon as a stylist, and I felt
That's
like
why your hair's so stunning. I'm like, oh, I want to go get blonde after this.
But it's the same concept, right? In the salon, people tell you so
Everything.
much. They just tell them so. I used to hear so many stories, and I'm just like listening, like, what?
I have to tell you, I don't know what it is when I'm in the salon. I'm just like, even I talk a lot already, but when
I
I'm
don't
in
know
the
what
salon,
it is.
I talk even more.
I felt like a stylist, a therapist, like.
Do you think that is what part of the reason why you're so great at what you do because you listen so well as a realtor?
Really good listener. And in the beginning, I used to be more introverted, so it was easy for me to sit back and listen.
Yeah.
But now I've realized like it's a really good skill that I have I can just sit back and listen.
Yes.
And people open up. And it's the same thing. Like if my daughter's in the car, she has friends. It's the same thing. Like you get to hear so much. And sometimes I contribute it, and sometimes I just sit back and listen to like what they're going to talk about. What level are they at right now? You know, like what is their focus on right now? And it helps me to engage with her a little bit more when it's just me and her.
Yes, I like that.
I love car time. I find it really soothing because my kids are older. I have teenagers, so now like I'm kind of like driving and like sitting in them, but they don't want to say anything. But they're talking about boys and girls now,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So I'm like,
I was going to ask you, how is that for you right now?
We're not, well, I'm sure
the
the seventh grader is there, but like not sharing.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of like, I want you to be able to talk to me and share if you find yourself in a bad situation or uncomfortable. And I think we're an open home, but I bet you every parent thinks that. So that's like my worry at night is, do they feel loved and supported and safe?
That's always my worry.
Right.
Yes.
I think at their age, they still don't understand, like, we've already been through so much.
Yes.
We already get it.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
You're not going to tell me anything that's surprising tonight. Yeah.
It might be a little surprising, but you're also going to be like, okay, let's get through this.
Exactly.
We can talk it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's always a way to like overcome it, whatever it is, whether it's a boy or another girl or bully, like, like the bullying part or anything.
Yeah.
I think
We had some of that a few years back, not like bullying, but just drama within the friend circle. And
It's a girl thing.
oh, that was wow. And I was blessed that we had really good parents with the other kids that were involved. I was very lucky, and we all worked it out together. But
I think it's also important nowadays because everyone's working long hours nowadays. It's really important to have a village of other parents.
oh my God, it takes a
I'm
village.
just thankful for my kids' friends or mom friends or dad friends that actually like we take turns driving our kids.
Yes.
So it's a blessing.
Yes.
And I feel like having kids nowadays, and that's just your immediate family or your extended family, but also your friend groups now that are part of your family and help and are part of your village. So
I think the word village is so important because we're talking about social media, right? And it's really easy to look at social media and think that I am cleaning my home and driving my kids everywhere and making home cooked meals every night and running my business and slow dancing with my boyfriend. And like, that's ridiculous. And it takes a village. Like, I have the greatest team around me that allows me to go execute what I do well.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to share that, because we beat ourselves up. Like tonight, I cannot cook. After open school and picking up the kids from dance, I'm not going to start cooking at 8 p.m.
Right.
So I am okay owning that. But I think like the younger mom, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay to like, I don't know.
Tell younger moms out there, it's okay.
Yeah.
Give yourself grace. Don't need to cook every day or
No.
clean every room every day.
No,
It's fine.
I actually don't think you have to cook or clean all that often.
I mean, one of my top goals is to have somebody clean my house and cook meals for me.
The cooking meals, I think, would be great, and healthy meals. I like, that's always my thing with ordering out.
I think that's what I envision. It's because like sometimes when I'm cooking, I'm rushing. So I'm not thinking about like how nutritious is it, how like is this balance? I'm just putting something together.
Right.
Like if I have like a little personal chef come in every now and then, give me that healthy meal.
That's your
or those like delivery meals that are actually, like you said, good for you.
Yes. They can work on the nutrition part for me.
Not that bad. How did Christina Shaw get started? How did you get started this Allstate business and insurance?
So I wanted to be a social worker.
You did?
And I was up at SUNY Albany, where I went to school. And my family said, well, why don't you get an insurance license? And I'm like, what does that have to do with social work? And so family is influential, right? And so I got this insurance license, and I worked part-time in college at an Allstate agency. So I would go to class on Tuesday and Thursdays, and I would work Monday, Wednesday, and Friday full-time because I had to. And so when I graduated, my now marketing partner that you see me with, Tom Whalen, he offered me a job. So I went to work for him. And then in 2009, I said, I love you, Tom Whalen, but I need to do this on my own. And he was incredibly supportive. And I went out on my own and bought an agency.
Oh, wow.
And then we bought another agency a few years ago. And, you know, you look back and say, oh, I wish I did that a little earlier.
Yes.
But the journey is still so beautiful. And
it really is.
so this is actually the only job I've ever had. Like, I was a coat check girl and like that kind of stuff to, you know, get extra money. But this is my only career job. So I joke around. I'm very black and white, very ethical. I have no other skill set. So God forbid something happened, like I have to be an insurance agent.
People are always going to need insurance. I feel like that's always going to be there.
And you know, when you go through something personally, I think I was always a good insurance agent, but then after losing my house to a fire, you realize that happened from the fireplace. An ember got caught in the wall, and the entire house was literally on the ground. And you realize what it's like to literally have to like rebuild. And sometimes clients could be difficult, but in like in a way now you could understand.
Relate. Like you
yes,
completely get it.
I totally get it. So I think it's one of the blessings that we were saying, like when you're going through it, you don't know.
Yeah, this is very true. I could definitely see that. I mean, there's different instances, right? Even in our industry, when it comes to maybe there's a death or there's something, and like people are just focused on the sale and not what's going on with the client. And it just
it's like real life. Maybe you're selling because of a divorce, a marriage, a death. It's like
a life event, right? And it's like if you don't have the personality to be there for them.
It's not a transaction.
Right. And maybe the transaction will get done, but how good do they feel
if you
with it versus if you're in there with it, like in there with them in it, sitting with them, you know, being able to pause versus like, all right, here's the next step. Sign here, sign here.
Well, I think that makes you special.
Yeah.
I
mean, I think for our industry, we go through so many clients with different, like, all walks of life, right? Different circumstances. And we have to pivot and be negotiators, facilitators.
Yeah.
Oh, I
bookkeepers,
give you so much credit.
Therapists,
How you do it, like, and
have a
it
thick skin
feels
sometimes, you know,
all the
Yeah.
time
All the
too,
time.
24/7.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you balance? Am I allowed to ask you questions? I don't know. I don't know if that's the rule.
No, we like it. We like the conversational.
Yeah, like
We're
how
having
do
a
you
coffee.
balance? Because I get to turn off, if you will. Like, yes, I take realtor calls at night and weekends, but like
Yeah.
customers aren't finding me at, Saturday
Crazy
morning at
hours.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
How do you
Good
balance?
question.
Well, I know how she balances because we're pretty close.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a war zone in my house in the morning.
Yeah. I love the honesty.
My husband's trying out the door. My daughter's trying out the door. It's every person's getting out the door at a different hour.
Oh,
And I'm waiting for the bus. My youngest, he gets the special needs bus, so I'm waiting for the bus to come
pick him up,
and then it's my time.
Yes.
And then between I think when he gets off on the bus to maybe half an hour, 45 minutes is my time. I really need to enjoy a cup of coffee first.
Oh gosh, preaching to the choir.
I'm sorry, coffee and nothing else. No phones, no TV, just silence.
I love that.
And then meditation, prayer.
Yeah.
And then I go out for my walk. I need an hour walk, and I'm good. And I'm dressed. I'm out the door. Yes.
Walking, I think, is such.
Walking. I used to run, but my knees are.
Oh my God, I can't run anymore. And thank God I can't. I was always injured. I'm like, I can't ever move because I'm running. So now I walk.
Recovering.
I can't run anymore.
I have a bad knee and a bad hip.
But I love to walk.
Yeah.
I love to run too as well. But walking is my jam.
Yeah.
I love walking. I took her one time by the water.
It was so nice.
It's nice. It's
so
peaceful.
I know. And I do my best thinking when I'm walking.
I do my best thinking. I try to jot down notes. Sometimes it's weird. Like I need to call this client and talk to this client and do this marketing campaign.
You be creative because you're not in the moment.
Yes, I need to make this video.
Yes.
Jot down little notes. Yes, and that's my time, and I go off.
Yeah.
And my calls and my showings actually start early, like 10 a.m.
Oh, I like that.
and then I do all my business between 10, really 8:30 to 2:30, 3:30.
Okay.
Before my kids come home.
I love that.
And then for the kids.
Yeah.
Then I'm back online again.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I know she does a lot too.
Yeah,
She's
very
very
similar.
Early bird.
I'm up between 5:30.
That's early, yeah.
But I use that time to just meditate, yoga, journal, get my mindset ready.
Yeah.
That's my preventative care before I wake up my daughter and start the day.
Yeah.
And I think the balance comes into I take advantage of the time she's at school.
Yeah, we all
beginning when the school year starts, it's hard because after school hasn't started yet. So we got about 2 weeks still to I still consider it summer in a way for me.
Yes.
She's out by 2:00.
Yes.
So till 2:30, I'm doing it so that time frame really shows me what I could do when I'm focused.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I can knock out, the 8 hours in those 4 hours.
I always say the hour before the kids get up, I do more than most people do all day long. I just sit down with my coffee and I go and it's incredible.
Yeah, so I'm focused during that time frame. Now she's in after school, so she'll be there till 5 or 6, depending on if I need that extra hour.
Yeah.
Right? And then I pick her up. We have another 2 to 3 hours of one-on-one time.
Yeah.
Driving home, dinner, bedtime. She likes to read.
That's great.
And then when she's down again, it's back to checking the email.
Yeah.
If I have clients that are open to texting, I'll text them, right?
I love that.
Hey, no rush for this, but this is where we're at.
Yes.
Or just touching base. We can talk tomorrow. So yeah, it's really being present to what I need to get done. And like you said, it's not always like that.
No.
Because sometimes it overlaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
That's okay.
Sometimes I have to get on this call or this email at that moment before dinner or during dinner because sometimes time is of the essence.
Yes, and that's life.
Yeah.
I always say be where your feet are.
Yes.
So I try to be this is where I am. So this is what I'm focused on. But there are times that's not realistic, right? You're I'll be at a dance competition and I'm I got to step out and take this call.
dance. I love that.
Oh, it's there. It's so awesome. And it's so expensive. Oh my God. Yeah. People are like, are you going to Europe this summer? I'm like, no, I buy dance costumes. Europe, what's that?
I love it.
I feel like every kid's sport is very expensive for some reason.
You know what I love about it? It's this like community of strong women
Yes.
that they're with, and they do it together.
Okay.
So that does give me like, if it wasn't open school tonight, I have from 5 to 7:15 that I know they're accounted for.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having that time.
Yeah.
Like, you just know it's there.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what else? I guess, what does a normal schedule look like for you then?
That's funny.
Do you live by a calendar?
I am a junkie.
Yeah.
So I do something
How do you
called
keep it
Set It Up
organized?
Sunday.
Oh, really?
Okay. So on LinkedIn, I always post every Sunday about this.
Okay.
And what I do is I try to find an hour. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more.
Yeah.
And I go through my calendar and I'm like, okay, these are all my appointments. I confirm everything on Sunday. That way,
for the whole week.
For the whole week. That way, if like you need
Smart.
to cancel or change, I know ahead of time. Or sometimes I make a mistake. I'm human. And I'll just say, like, can we move the time? I can't do it, right? I'm always honest. And so I'm really meticulous with my schedule. I try to wake up before the kids. I have a beautiful home office and I spend like an hour setting up my day, just responding to any emails that came in overnight, making sure the team's ready to go. And then that way, like when I'm here, I'm not feeling like I haven't looked at my email yet. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
Right.
My mom also reminds me,
Oh,
I'm not a heart surgeon. So like whatever's going on over there, nobody's dying right now because I'm here.
Yes.
And then I will, like when I get in my car to leave, I'll glance at everything for 5 minutes, make sure everybody's good. And I just think I'm really intentional with my time.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
And I try to make sure, I used to say yes to everything. And now I'm like,
yes person. I need to change.
yes,
that.
like no is a complete sentence. You remember that.
Yes.
And
I love that.
And I love being with people, but I'm immediate. Like if you're like, are you free? I'm like, yeah, I could see you tomorrow morning. And now I'm learning to be like, we could meet in 2 weeks, unless it's urgent.
Yes.
And just really like making sure in my calendar I could walk. I could do this. I also have a full-time nanny.
Nice.
So I think that's important because I can't get the girls from school with my schedule. So she's like the backbone to the
family
whole operation. You know, like before I'm
Behind the
going
scenes.
somewhere later, I'm like, where do I have to pick up the soft pretzels?
Yeah.
She's like, go to this address and ask for so-and-so. I'm like, okay, I could do that. You know, like you need that team behind you.
Yes.
So, and then I try to just build in like tomorrow afternoon's a light day.
Nice.
And then because we have to also work,
Yes.
right? Like sometimes you just have to be in your email.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of do my
balance.
scheduling.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It seems like you have a good foundation, like a good structure, right?
I feel like the infrastructure is key.
Yeah. Like the systems, the models, like that's what makes you successful in business.
Yeah. I travel a lot too, both for work and personal.
Yeah.
And like, again, it goes back to using your time, like in the car, in the airport, I'll make calls, I'll connect with people.
Yeah.
When you travel, do you go away from the family for a day, 2 days? What's your limit?
So when I travel for work, it's usually like 3 days. So it's very manageable. I try when I can control it. My ex-husband has the girls Monday, Tuesdays, so I try.
Yeah.
But
do all those.
You know, I don't control Allstate's corporate calendar. So as much as I would like, you don't know my parenting days. And then if it's personal, I try to go on like my non-kid time. Yeah. But I do have, my ex and I are flexible. Like I have to travel on one of my upcoming weekends.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, let me take this day and that day. And we work with each other like that.
Right.
Yes, we're very flexible in that.
Yes.
In that way. So, because it's not like the rest of the world can't live on my parenting schedule. Like, I would love that to be, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish everybody just bend it to my schedule.
Exactly. And they're with me a lot these days.
It's better, right?
So Amanda has been really good though. I've noticed recently she's out doing appointments at 9 a.m. And I'm like, you have appointments at 9 a.m?
Yes.
I've never been able to schedule
I've tried showing
that
at
early.
9:15 in the morning.
That's impressive to me.
And is that client doing that like before work?
Before work. Well,
Yeah.
showing.
Okay,
Showing.
yeah.
So,
I need more of those because that'd be fabulous.
Yes.
Early.
I take it, and sometimes I'll give them like a little note. Hey, by the way, I'm coming from the gym, or I'm coming from my walk. So I'm coming as is because it's that
early. And I think that makes you like who you are, which is so great.
As is because it's 9:15.
You're making it happen.
Yes.
And you're making it happen though. Most importantly, you're making the appointment happen that early.
And I haven't showered yet. I'm coming from the gym from my walks. Like, FYI, if that's not okay with you.
I gotta add on to this because yesterday I had a show. So I was trying to make Wednesdays my day off. I just set this goal like last week. Yeah. So I already had appointments for this week. Yeah. So it wasn't really my day off. I decided I was still going to go do yoga. I'm trying to. Yeah. So I did yoga early in the morning. I ran through the office and then I went to the showing at 12:30. So I'm in basically workout gear, like a little tennis skirt, like my top. And I'm like, I'm doing the show and that's all that matters. And I show up. And this lady was like, did you just go work out?
And what was her
complete disapproval?
Really?
And I was like, you know?
Yes.
Actually, I did. It was great. Yes. It goes, so like I just took her in there. But in my head, I was laughing. I was like, of course, the one day I'm going to give it a shot because I've never done that before. I'm always like, I've got to be fully hair and makeup done.
No, I joke that like I'm like, hey, I look homeless, but I'm available. Like I don't walk around permanently in a dress, right?
You're calling me at 9:15 in the morning.
Yes, absolutely.
My time. I mean,
yes.
For me, I try to accommodate all my clients because
of course
I try to juggle all my time when my kids are in school to care to my clients, right? But I'm being honest with them. I'm coming to you as is. If you want to see the home.
Yeah, they're not, buying what you're wearing.
Exactly.
And I think like the communication and again,
I try to be like,
and you want a well-rounded agent too. Like I actually think the discipline of the yoga class is what makes you successful.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm still, that was the first time I tried it. I'm like, I will still do this again because it felt good. I do it all the time. Because I think I packed an extra bag with the extra pair of clothes. I brought like body wipes. I brought my deodorant. I brought my makeup to touch up my makeup. I brought like face wipes. And then that like yesterday, I was like,
you're so
F this. I'm not doing that.
Yes. Then you go put your yoga clothes back on.
Body wipes, facial wipes.
Body wipes. That's good. Yeah.
A little crazy sometimes.
I'll have deodorant on. Don't worry.
So it goes back to being in the salon before. The first salon I ever worked at was a high-end salon. Like it was very structured. You had to have your hair, makeup done at all times. You had to have your nails done. So with the nail polish, it was either all on or all off.
Wow.
No chips.
Wow.
Right? Like no this, no that. Like you had to come in looking like
beautiful. Done.
Yeah. Ready, done. And so I feel like since that was my first, I've only had 2 careers, salon and real estate. So that carried on where I did that for 12 years. Like that was a knack of it to know, like I gave myself an extra few minutes or an hour if I knew I had to be somewhere and like be presentable.
Yes.
And now I'm like in the point where I don't have to be all done up.
Well, like that's like the whole like season of your life, right? Yes.
New season, new me.
I used to be in like a business suit every day and people would be like, oh, what do you practice? What type of law? I'm like, I'm an insurance agent. And then I had this epiphany. I'm like, why am I this dressed?
Yeah.
And again, I'm mostly presentable, but a lot of times because I walk a lot, I'll be in my yoga pants and sneakers and I'll run into the office. Like, this is me.
Yeah.
Take it or leave. I'm not going to come do a presentation here looking like I'm homeless, but
show me hair crazy.
Yeah.
Torn shirt.
I think it's just real.
Right. I love that.
I love that too. So every time we give a guest comes onto our podcast, we give them some time to talk about their business, and you have done that. Talk about what your current business is right now. What's going on, Christina Shaw office,
and what's your big vision?
Yes.
Do you have a big vision?
I do have a big vision. So the insurance market's tough right now in New York. So I'm working really hard to serve our realtors because it used to be property insurance. You could call the day before, easy. And it's still easy, but it's not as easy. So we're just really focused on serving our realtors, making sure you have no problems. Like I posted this morning, the government could shut down on the 30th. You can't have your buyers get flood insurance. Then you can't go to closing. So we just try really hard to stay ahead and let you know, hey, here's what's happening.
Right. Being transparent.
Exactly.
Stay informed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to buy another agency in 26 and merge it into my Wanta location, anywhere between like $3 and $5 million in premium. Maybe an agent who is selling, retiring, going on to do something else, and grow my team. And we are in the process of transitioning one of my our top sales producer into like a sales management role. And the goal is I could pull out of that a little more and do more of this, and hopefully every day be in a real estate office and like do what I love, and then she does what she loves, and then the business grows.
Right.
And then I have a coaching company on the side, and that's growing and evolving. And I'd like that to earn what I earn on my insurance business, not to ever leave the insurance business, but to take that pressure off a little bit. Take the trip to Europe.
How did your coaching business grow? How did that start?
You know how that started? Arthur, my partner, was in the shower and he goes, enough. When are you going to stop helping everybody for free? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, why don't you like have some kind of coaching? And I go, I don't want to do one-to-one coaching. And so this like 6-week cohort idea started. And I used to call myself Spunky Shaw. He's like, I love it. Yeah. And he was like, what about I'm with Shaw? Yeah. And so I'm with Shaw was born from Arthur soaping up in the shower. And
I didn't know that.
That was about 2 years ago. And it's like my greatest pleasure when insurance agents and realtors say, Shaw, my business has changed since I now have a strategy with social. And so it's a nice like break in my day. Yeah. But it's tough to start
from scratch.
I started from scratch so long ago. You forget, right?
Going back to the beginning.
Now I'm going back to, I'm like, what do you mean I don't have a thriving business the next day? And you get down on yourself, and that's like the mindset. And so it's humbling.
So you're primarily coaching
insurance agents and realtors.
Nice. And that's a group coaching.
So like we start today and we meet once a week for 6 weeks.
That's your first class?
Because, that's why I'm being a psycho. Because I could give you all the information in a day. And then you don't do anything with it because it's so overwhelming. So we break it up.
You can kind of handhold a little more.
Oh, yes. I hold everybody accountable. I'm like, hey, you paid for this. Let's go.
I feel like I just recently heard this too, as people will go to webinars, seminars, all this kind of stuff.
But don't do anything.
And probably like 1% of them actually go through and implement and use what they heard.
I like call you in the office and I'm like, hey, you got to do this, because I feel like you paid some money. Let's get value and let's do, because it works. It doesn't just work for me. It works for everybody.
I mean, I think it's kind of wild when you look at statistics on a lot of things, right? Even with the podcast, we went over this, and like how many people, want that? How many people actually start it? How many people continue for a week? How many people continue for like 2 weeks? It's crazy.
I know.
You're talking about like maybe 1%.
You're so
and so like when you think of the 1% in anything, people don't realize how easy it is to get there.
Yes, it's so true. You just have to like keep going.
A lot of people are even trying that hard.
Yeah. And that like village around you when you want to quit, who is the person saying like, keep going? Right?
I think it's wonderful how we also have a realtor like village, because there are days when I can't do a showing out now. Hey, can one of you guys help me show this place, please?
Yes.
I'm always available for Natalia, and it's great because we're supporting each other in our businesses.
I love that. I think I don't even know if we were talking about it on the podcast or before, but the collaboration. There's so many people who are like, why do you tell local insurance agents what you're doing? I'm like, there's 1 million cars in this parking lot.
Right.
There's more than enough business for everybody.
There's abundance, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in New York City.
Yes.
Have you been down like a few blocks where there's a deli on every corner?
Yes, I know.
In the East Village, in the salon I used to work at, there was like 2 or 3 salons in every block.
Yeah.
Yes. And you were probably all busy.
Everybody's busy.
Yes.
There's
Everyone's
more
busy,
than enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that you help each other. I think
yeah,
it's
it's
beautiful.
insane.
Yeah.
There's so much opportunity. You just gotta say yes and step forward, right?
Mhm.
It's so true.
All you have to do is show up.
Show up. Yeah.
And people
Show up.
don't understand. All you
Yeah.
have to do is show up.
Show up and show up
Yeah.
and show up.
Keep showing up.
Yes.
That's it.
I think when we started this podcast, like we were both a little bit scared and afraid, like, oh, you know, how we're gonna keep going. Who's
Yeah.
gonna be watching us, but we show up for each other
Oh, yes.
first and foremost.
Yes. And I'm a podcast junkie. So when I'm walking, I listen to a lot of podcasts
Yeah.
and it takes off.
Yeah.
And even if one person listens and you're helping that one person, it's amazing.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
If it changes one person's life,
Yeah.
if they get one thing out of this,
100%.
it's worth it. Yeah.
Now I'm excited to get you some awesome guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
So I know you have to go. So
Yes,
we're gonna,
thank you so much.
but I want to make sure everyone knows Christina Shaw is here with us today. Thank you
Yes.
so much for
Thank you.
coming over and talking with. I love being in person with you.
I know. I was like, I'm going to drive.
Yeah.
That doesn't
I
scare
think
me.
It's meant to be that way.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. But if you're ever looking for home insurance, flood insurance, she's your gal. She's amazing. Her office is amazing. They
Yeah.
respond so quickly.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And we're
I
going to share your
appreciate it.
information too in the description.
Perfect.
People want to reach out to you personally. They want to
Thank you
schedule
so
one-on-one with you. If
Yeah.
they're interested in coaching.
Anything. I'd love to
Anything.
chit chat.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you. This was so
Thank you.
great.
It was so
Thank you
good.
so much.